Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. I have been solving math problems for GRE out of this book here, practicing to take the GRE general test, the 10th edition. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it in order to prepare for the exam. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 375, quantitative comparison question number 10, the very last one on that page. They give you two inequalities. They tell you that 2x plus y is less than 3, and then they also tell us that x, whatever it is more than 2. Well, listen, there are two ways you can solve this problem. One is what I would call the traditional way, the orthodox way, the classical way, the geeky way, the nerdy way, the academic way, the proper way, the mathematical way. And the other one is the plugging in way. You plug in a number and see what happens. I'm going to do it both ways, because both of them are quite straightforward actually. 77% of people got this question right, so it's not that bad at all. Look, here's what's going on. We are told that x is more than 2. If x is more than 2, then 2 times x would have to be more than 4, which means this quantity here, whatever it is more than 4. That's how we write more than 4. Something more than 4 plus some other number, we are told is less than 3. If something more than 4 plus some other number boils down to something less than 3, then this implies then the y, this number here, must be something negative. That's all. Y must be something negative, because this is already more than 4. And by the time you add y, it's taking something away from this quantity. It's not adding to it. It's taking something away from it, which is why the final quantity actually ends up being less than 3. So y, whatever the hell it is, it's got to be something negative. That's all it is. That's it. So y is negative, which is in the first column, which we know is negative, and second column we have 0, and obviously right here y is less than 0. Voila, y is negative, y is less than 0. Listen, y is less than 0, y is negative, y is less than 0. If y is less than 0, this quantity is less than 0, the answer is B. That's it. That's all. Now, if you wanted to, if you didn't like this method, which is a very classical method, even though there is not much in it, but if you didn't like it, you can plug in number. We are told that x is more than 2. Let's plug in 3. If x is 3, then 2 times x would be 6. 2 times x would be 6. And now we know that 6 plus y is less than 3. This implies that y, if you subtract 6 from both sides, we are told is y is, if I were to subtract 6 from both sides, we'll end up with a negative 3. Y is less than negative 3. That's all. Which makes sense, because if you have 6 to start out with, and by the time you add y, you're less than 3, then you're taking away more than 3 from 6. Y must be negative 3. So here in this instead, the y would have been negative 3, and here you have 0. Negative 3 is less than 0, you see? Same thing, no big deal. I hope you found it helpful. If you wish to get hold of me for personal private tutoring, I tutor over the internet through Skype. I also do face-to-face tutoring, and I also tutor over the telephone. If there is anything at all that I can do to help you in your preparation for GRE, go to my website at www.prep.gre.com and send me an email. Or you can go to www.KeshwaniPrep.com and send me an email from there. Okay?